Hey, what's up guys? It's Mr. English here, and today we're back with another episode of Techies. Let's get it. All right guys, so this week is pretty awesome. There's a couple of things that caught my interest that I wanted to talk about. This is news that's been out there, but if you haven't been, news savvy or keeping up with some of the stuff that's been going on, then you will be pleased to hear some of this news. First thing I want to talk about is if you're a big PC gamer like myself, then you've been keeping a close eye on the new Nvidia cards, specifically the GTX 980 and 970 series. While more cards are starting to come out now, it's really a good thing because now we're getting to see how versatile this new platform is going to be. We're seeing what Nvidia is be putting out, and they have released that Asus is going to be putting out a new ROG card, which is pretty cool considering the Nvidia is going to be putting out a new Matrix ROG card. So for the 980, the GTX 980. Which is amazing because the specs on this thing will have got me very interested. I've held off on a 980 for a while now, mainly because I wanted to see what would happen, with the series. But it looks like some of the specs for the new card, as you can see, are going to be 1342 megahertz GPU boost clock, which is pretty good considering what this card can do. Nothing short than amazing. Of course, you get the 4 gigs. I mean, honestly, I would love to have more, especially for this Matrix card. I would love the Matrix to have at least 8. But you can't complain because it's got over 7,000 megahertz in GDDR5, so it's awesome. 3 display ports, one HDMI, and 1 dual link DVI display outputs. Now, the one thing that bothers me just a little bit about that is, for the guys out there like myself who run the Korean monitors. I'm running the 3 1440p monitors. Some of those only come with, the cheaper end ones only come with DVI outputs. So not really excited about HDMI until they actually update HDMI because, on most outputs, like some of the new 4K monitors from like Samsung, you can only get like 30 hertz over HDMI output. So you have to go to DisplayPort. So love that they have more display ports available on the cards, which makes it awesome, makes it a little bit more versatile. But 1 DVI, I'd rather them get rid of HDMI, which I know they can't and they won't. But I'd like to see them still, add that, 2 DVI outputs on these cards, just so it could be more versatile for a broader market. But then again, they also have other cards out there that you can choose from besides the Matrix. So, but with that being said, I still think the Asus, this Asus Matrix will be a good thing, and it's a good step in the right direction for Nvidia, and I can't wait for it to come out. The other news I wanted to talk about today was I wanted to get into the horribleness, the horrible launching of Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Unity and how it has affected the company in such a bad way that it's hard it's going to be hard for not only fans but I would say esteem for this company to bounce back. Not every company that releases a system or video game, always has the best, outcome when they release something. It's not something that consumers such as myself are not used to. We have been subjected to many failed attempts at video games that we've been, had held to high regards for the companies, or we've the drum, the build up for a specific game series or a game was a complete letdown. Ubisoft's not the first. It won't be the last. With that being said, it's the company has leaked through sources of Kotaku that they're already releasing, like spy shots of next year's Assassin's Creed. So the new game supposedly is going to be codenamed Victory or Victorian, because it's going to be set in London, which is kind of cool, because maybe they'll get to like a whole Jack the Ripper theme or something like that. That'd be freaking awesome. But yeah, I'm glad to see that the company is they're taking a step forward to try to get out of the mess that they're in now, by giving us something else. The bad side to that is as a consumer, I'm like, man, you just gave us a really, really, really crappy game that wasn't finished. It's just bad. Until it's fixed, I have to go on your word that the next game that isn't even out yet is going to be better. So it makes you think, hey, maybe I don't know what the heck they're doing. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe they do. But if you take a look at the Kotaku, at the screenshots and the leaks, it does look good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. But looking good is only half the battle. So is it gonna look good? Playable? Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna hold out hope for Ubisoft. They released a bad game. All right, move on, and we'll see what else you can do. Hopefully they can win us back with something really, really good. So hats off to Ubisoft if they can turn this thing around and make me a believer again. So the biggest news of the week for myself was that PlayStation has announced that they will be releasing a limited edition 20th anniversary PlayStation 4, and it looks amazing. It will be varnished, produced and colored in the original color that the PlayStation 1 released in back in '94 in Japan. So we're gonna have that same gray that the PlayStation 1 shipped in and back in '94 on this new PlayStation 4. Only 12,300 units as of right now supposedly will be produced and shipped worldwide, and hopefully I can get my hands on one of them. It looks amazing. It's cool. I've been holding out on a PlayStation 4 for a while now. Usually I don't. Usually that's the first system that I usually own. And I feel a little embarrassed that I don't have one. I always started off a PlayStation guy, branched into Xbox, and Xbox kind of had me won over mainly because of the social aspect of the UI and software and the capabilities that they used for connecting with other friends and playing video games and whatnot. So Sony has always been, to me, a gaming platform, a gaming machine first, and that's how it's always been to me, and that's why I love it. So I'm looking really, really forward to grabbing this console whenever it is released. They said it won't be released through normal channels. The only prices that are available right now that are posted are in pounds, so they have it listed at £499. Usually, when the UK gets a price tag, it's usually about the same as US, minus the currency sign. So I wouldn't be surprised if this releases, since it is a limited edition, it releases at $499. I would still buy it then versus buying an Xbox, a regular price Xbox. So the last thing I want to talk to you about today, I know I said I was going to talk about PlayStation last, but it leads into this conversation of Black Friday sales and how articles came out saying, you know, Xbox had overtaken Sony with unit sales during Black Friday. Well, who cares, number one, and that's really not surprising, number two. You know, when Microsoft pretty much shaved off everything from the console to sell it at the prices at which they were selling them. I mean, I walked into the store and here at the local PX on Air Force Base, and Xbox Ones with a Kinect were like $325. That's cheap. If I didn't have one, I would have bought one too. So I'm not really surprised that they sold more units. It was the cheap console, so buy it. I mean, that's gonna appeal to anybody, especially around the time of Christmas. So, but you know, that brings in a debate of how console sales are they in any direct correlation to, let's say, a consumer's opinion about how the console performs or their liking to a specific console. It's a debate about that. I would say that usually 9 times out of 10, the person with or the company with the most sales obviously usually means that people prefer that console more. But in terms of a Black Friday sale, I don't think it works that way. So let me know how you feel. I really don't feel that Microsoft has anything on PlayStation at the moment. It's just not, I think they started off on the bad foot, and it's a complete reversal of what Sony did when they released the PlayStation 3, and now the roles have reversed. So Microsoft has to find themselves, and they're in knee-deep crap right now with all the Halo Master Chief Collection fixes, and just I don't even think they know what they're doing right now. But yeah, so let me know how y'all feel, and definitely keep the comments coming. I try to respond to you guys through my inbox on YouTube a lot. I'm trying to make it. We're trying to make it. You know what I mean? We're close to 300 subscribers now, and hopefully we can get that up. And I would love, my Christmas wish would be to get at least as close to or match 1,000 subscribers before the year's end. That would be great. But we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below, and keep supporting. I appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.